I don't know. I'm still surprised that my favorite player name to say, second favorite player name to say, isn't on the field tonight.
Yeah, and that's who we were talking about. We do not have CG out on the pitch for Trash Esports. It is Nico, Murky, and Tuck, and it's been a little while since we've seen Tuck out there, but it is surprising. We'll see how it goes. And on the other side, for Eclipse, we have Marcy Reveal, and as Ninja Zach said, their new guy, Bliss. So we'll see how these lineups mesh and see if there's anything really suspect that the other one can pick apart.
Yeah, as Bliss gets a nice little touch into the corner. Nico's going to leave this one for Tuck. Nice demo from Murky. Marcy's going to be there, though. Marcy with the anime profile picture buff. Good lord, as Bliss sends this one towards the ceiling. Marcy harnessing all the power of his weave to get that one in, and it's 1-0 for Eclipse here, just 50 seconds in.
Able to get that one just underneath Nico, and you were so worried about the picture there that you weren't even surprised that nobody expected the bounce shot. Able to get that one just underneath, sneaking it on through, and 1-0 quick start for Eclipse. Gotta bode well for him.
Yeah, as Reveal's going to get another quick shot there. Nico, nice clear downfield, gives this to Murky. Murky, great control, trying to drop this one underneath. Marcy, huge save there as this one gets thrown off the corner from Nico. Tuck trying to follow that one, and he just misses that. But Trash keeping the pressure on here. Murky, another good 50, drops right out for Nico. Nico wants the double, gets the flip reset, but sends that one just wide as Reveal's trying to slow play this one. Can't get it past Tuck. Him and Bliss gonna double commit in the corner. Murky trying to force that out. Marcy comes away with it, gets it past one, gets it past the second. He's gonna be looking for the pass out mid, goes for the clear out instead. And Trash can't get anything off of that offensive pressure there and holding the zone for so long.
Yeah, I mean, but that's something that we kind of typical of Trash. You know, get a ton of pressure and walk away from it and be okay, and that it's actually a very good sign for it that they're not overcommitting. They're not trying to go a little bit too hard and pick their points, pick their shots, and do it with precision. When it's there, great. If it's not, know that it's okay, especially only down one, still very early in the game. Walk away, play defense, give yourself another opportunity, and just went a little wide.
Oh, Nico. I love Nico. He's such a fun name to say, but what a great opportunity there. Just couldn't quite find the angle. Reveal's going to bang this one down. Tuck trying to slow play it out of the corner, gets it past Marcy. Reveal's trying to drop this far side to Bliss. Bliss wanted the shot, just threw it off corner instead. Nico can't get the clear out. Reveal's there for another one. Awkward touch. Tuck able to get that 50 and send it back downfield, but not before Bliss cuts that one off. No one can follow that. Reveal taps it in, and Eclipse up 2-0 here just off of rough rotates from Trash Esports so far.
Yeah, the touches just haven't quite been there, being able to clear it out. Yes, they're getting the saves, but the ball just sitting there in front of the net. Nothing really happening with it. It's got to get to the corner. They've got to be able to follow it up. It just looked like a little bit of miscommunication happening in the net as well. Not quite sure who was going to go next. Not quite sure where the shot was going to come from. And, you know, and is that with this different roster that we were expecting, that we've seen, is that the cause of that? And will they be able to tighten it up a little bit as the series goes on?
Yeah, we will see as Nico doesn't have to do anything. Neither does Tuck. Tuck just bullying him out of the way as Murky gets the goal here. Nice little touch from him. Just floats it down, and Tuck all over Reveal as he's trying to get up and throw that off back wall. And Trash on the board here with a minute 41 to go. And this is when Trash starts to get dangerous. When they're down one late in the game, they finally get a little momentum, and that's when they start to pop off. But this Eclipse team and roster is way different than anything we've seen before. So we will see how they are able to bounce back here. Giving up that first goal is Tuck. He's going to be chasing this one down. Wants to get the cut. Can't quite do it as Marcy just a little bit faster, able to start the counterattack back the other way.
Yeah, And that's what we've seen from this Eclipse team is how quickly they get up and down the pitch and how clean they are with their touches. You don't see them getting dunked very often. You don't see them losing a whole lot of 50s. They know how to manipulate their car, get around to the correct spot, and make sure that they set themselves, even if they're not going to get the next touch, they're buying space and time and not putting themselves in immediate danger.
Yeah, as Marcy wants to double there, not going to quite find it. Murky trying to start the counterattack. Nico over to Tuck. Tuck with the shot. What a play, bouncing on the goal line in the box, and no one from Trash there to put that one in. And what a good give and go that just couldn't quite get the bounce, as this is going to get sent back towards their own net. Reveals there to try and put that away.
Yeah, but again, yes, it looks so good and it's so close. So we saw that from Wet earlier as well tonight. And even here, trying to go for the bump, just right there, not giving, somehow not getting the goal. And I don't know how these teams keep walking away unscathed. It was Origin earlier, it's Eclipse here. It's got to start falling for these teams. It looks so good. But again, just oh so close does not get you there. And yes, that feels good for Eclipse, but that very easily could have been a Trash sending it in overtime if not picking up the win in regulation.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, thank you, Marcy. I love the name Marcy. If you watch this back, it's fantastic. But I mean, like you said, for Trash, they had great opportunities there and just not able to finish them off. Even on that last attempt, Tuck went high and Eclipse just sat low and waited for him to fly over the top before he was able to send it to the corner. And so really overall, Trash, a couple wasted opportunities, but Eclipse showing why they are such a strong and good roster, being able to hold on to that 2-1 lead and come away with a strong win.
Yeah, and it's the lack of panic. And again, those clean touches, they are very, very, they know when to go. They know how to sit behind the ball, win those 50s, let the crossbar and the post be a fourth defender for him. So, you know, again, it's got to be Trash. It's got to put it on point. They have to make them play defense. They have to make them get those touches and then be able to follow it up.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that's coming from not having CG in here tonight, who has been able to open a lot of that up and allow Nico, Tuck, and Murky to kind of excel as that second and third man to finish those off. And so it's a completely different play style than we've ever seen from Trash. And I think it's catching them a little off guard too, not having played probably this roster too much.
Yeah, definitely not at this caliber. As again, you look at this Eclipse team, you look at everybody they have on the pitch and how well they play together. It's not something that you see on a normal basis unless if you are simply running scrims against, you're not going to see this in ranked, and you're not going to see it at this caliber in a best of 5 with this circuit on the line. So you know, that plays into a ton of it, and this Eclipse team is no joke.
Yeah, as Murky gets a nice touch there, trying to get this one back to Tuck. Tuck, nice beat. That one's going to be high just a little bit. As Bliss tries to clear this over to Reveal, Tuck gets a huge 50. Bliss can't get the touch, and that falls in. Yep.
Yeah, so about that with the 50s and the clean touches and yeah. People make mistakes. That's about all you can say. Like, it's a gift. You can't expect that on Trash side, but at the same point, it still feels good. You're up 1-0. You got some pressure. It broke him down. Put the ball on net. Good things happen.
Yeah, smart. He's going to look for that angle. Just sends that one high, and now we're seeing Eclipse with all of their shots just going a little high, a little wide. Even though we're a minute into this one, they were shooting on point last game as Murky gets a good read off sidewall, trying to drop it back down to Tuck. Bliss is going to be there. He finds Reveal. Reveal looking for the ankle, but Tuck just able to clear that out of in front of the net as Reveal. Great read. What a shot from Reveal out of that corner near the ceiling. Beautiful touch.
Yeah, nicely done. Just beating Murky to that ball. Oh, so close, but having the angle as well. just showing the chemistry that they have, knowing the ball was going to go. That's not a position that you normally sit. You're not expecting somebody to throw it into the corner, but when you trust your teammate that much, that's what they're going to do. You're able to follow it up, able to get that touch, and I think it just surprised how quickly to Trash that it was on net.
Yeah, as Nico goes for the quick shot there. Reveal, awkward touch. This one's going to be popping right out towards the box again. Tuck trying to get the double, just a little too soft. Gave Bliss a chance to clear that back downfield. Murky now starting the counter, gets it to Nico. Nico gets it back to Murky. Murky trying to get it back to Nico, but he's going to get bumped off by Reveal. Bliss is going to have a clean double opportunity, takes the shot. Oh, and just not tight enough there to get that one on target as Nico starts the counterattack here. But still 1-1, 2:44 to go here, and Tuck almost makes me eat my words.
It's been a while for you. It's been more than one game, so we might want to get that in there. You have changed your phrasing. I have noticed. It is definitely something that you are avoiding, but nearly avoiding another goal was Trash as that pass was rifled towards the net, just pinched it a little bit too far wide there for Eclipse. But again, that showing they have the solo, they have the pass, and the infield passing. What are you going to stop? They are going to try something else.
Yeah, as Bliss gets a good 50 there. Nico's up for that, was a little slow, but able to beat everybody to it as Reveal was already back, just waiting for that clear. Marzi, huge demo on Tuck. Murky can't find the tough angle. Bliss now trying to start that counterattack with a nice solo play here. Wants to flip reset, can't quite find it, but fakes out Nico, looking for the pass over to Reveal. Able to stall this out as Murky. Murky has an open net if he can get the hook on it, but just a little too fast for him. Can't capitalize on the open net. Reveal's going to be awkward coming off of back wall. But again, Trash just can't take advantage of all these opportunities coming their way.
I think that awkward actually worked out in his favor as he was able to avoid the bump out on accident. Ends up getting there for the ball, but the pressure remains for Trash. But again, we talked about this in game number 1. This is not necessarily how Trash wants to score. You see how this ball is just stuck in this corner. Nothing is happening with it. And they do a great job of getting back on defense and not giving up an immediate transition goal. It happened off the back pass. It was not an immediate transition goal, but they need to get the ball moving for their offense.
Yeah, nice shot, back post there. Caught Murky sitting mid-net. Nico not able to get that rotate in, and just a beautifully well-placed shot from Reveal. What we have come to expect from him time and time again is he gets the kickoff goal here and the hat trick to put Eclipse up 3-1 a minute to go.
Yeah, just popped over the top of Murky. A great kickoff from Bliss to be able to get that over the top of both members and allow that open net to be made, getting that security goal, and the way that Eclipse, again, the one goal that Trash scored this game was a gift from Eclipse. So I don't see Trash. They're going to need to change up their play style a lot. They're going to need to get those bumps, get those demos, and muddy up this game and hold true to the name. Make everything look like Trash to start scoring.
Yeah, as Murky's going to get a quick turn here, tries to get the 50 past Bliss. Nico's going to bump him into it, but Reveal ends up with this one. Dangerous position for Tuck here. Can't do anything about it, but Murky somehow coming away with a great save, but Marzi keeping the pressure on, trying to find Reveal far side. Tuck pops this over the top. Murky and Tuck chasing this one down. They're going to have Nico out mid. Murky fakes that one, leaves it for Tuck, but great patience from Bliss. Able to get a huge touch there as Reveal clears this back downfield. And that is going to do it for game number 2. Eclipse up 2-0 in the series. And for Trash, do you make a substitution? Do you keep trying this roster? Where's CG? Millions of questions we don't have answers to.
We certainly don't. But again, I don't think that you change it. And again, a lot of it is we're still early in this season. I know they're jockeying for those top positions. You want to give yourself that buffer. We talked about it. But, this Eclipse team, they're playing incredibly, incredibly well. And if you're trying to get this chemistry worked out, you're trying to get the communications worked out. You know, who is going to be playing? Is somebody going to be gone later? Is somebody gone now? I don't know. You know, obviously, we don't know those answers for Trash, but to be able to get this level caliber team to go up against, and there is no experience like game experience out there on the pitch. I do think they absolutely have a chance, so, but they need to switch it up a little bit. You see, they had 6 saves, 5 shots, 1 goal, 1 save on the flip side. So they're playing a ton of defense, and they have 3 of their 5 shots unaccounted for. So they need to make sure that they're accurate. They need to force this Eclipse team to play defense, because they're just letting the ball bang off the backboard and start their offense of their own. They're not forcing them to play defense. The ball's just getting stuck in the corner and nothing doing.
Yeah, and they aren't really going for any pass plays or anything really team oriented. It seems like it's just a bunch of 1v1s in the corner, and they're trying to see if it'll work out for him as Nico gets a nice clear reveal. Beautiful own goal here. Best goal, own goals, as Nico gets credit for that one. And 11 seconds in, Trash already up.
Yeah, he did get a save for it too. That's even the best part. Got the save and the own goal. Unfortunate bounce off that crossbar. Just getting caught up. I don't think he was expecting that power to come out. And on top of the power, to be able to get it on point and in. Well done. But again, that's how the last game started too. They got a gift. Trash got a gift from Eclipse, and it was all Eclipse from that point. So you know that Eclipse is not going to panic. They're going to continue to play their game. It's worked out 2 times in a row. Why wouldn't it work out a third?
Right, as Nico gets a good 50. Reveal is going to be awkward, but able to recover and get a huge stop there as Tuck trying to get this one out mid. Didn't have the boost for it. Murky's going to be there. Takes a little pop shot. Marcy gets bumped out of the way. Murky drops this one back down. Tuck! Oh, Tuck just bigger there as he forces that one through the defender and into the back of the net.
Just tucking this one into Reveal and carrying it the whole way in. Not letting that one get saved. And that's the... Tell you what, that is the first time in this series we have seen offensive pressure, and again, it wasn't a long possession. It was 2 passes. But being able to get it away from the corner, off the back wall, and getting an opportunity for the goal. And if they're able to continue that, this Trash Esports squad is very, very dangerous.
Yes, Tuck wanted the awkward touch around, couldn't find it. Nico pops this one back out for Murky. Murky's there for the shot. Reveal gets the save, just avoiding that bump from Nico, but Tuck keeps this one in the corner. Murky going to be first one there, trying to play this past Marcy. Gets it past him. Gets it past the second, trying to bump Reveal out of the way, gets him out of the way, but Marcy, great recovery, good job being able to clear that one away as Murky's going to get stuffed in his own net, or in his own corner. Nico picks up the full boost, trying to counterattack here. He gets 50'd, and now we're starting to see a little bit of panic come out from Eclipse. They're pushing challenges they normally wouldn't in hopes of getting something to open up in this Trash defense.
Yeah, but they don't need to, and I think that's the biggest thing. They have plenty of time. They're up 2-0 in the series. They've been able to just play their game, maintain pressure the entire time, and I expect them to back off, go do what they do, able to get clean passes to each other, and if those start getting shut down, more than have the capability to get the solo plays rolling. It's just a matter of settling down, get yourself back into these rotations. His Trash has done a fantastic job of just constantly being on offense for the first half of this game.
Yeah, as Tuck dumps this into the corner, trying to find it to roll around for Murky, but Reveal's there yet again. And this kind of feels like the Reveal show, as his defensive rotations have really been keeping Eclipse in this one here, as Murky goes for the 50, gets it right to Nico. Nico gets a huge one. This is dropping right out front. Bliss is there, just touches it into the corner. And right now it just feels like Eclipse is playing 4 touches to not give up a goal, not really thinking about where they're going to put him, just trying to knock him out from in front of the box. And it's leading to more and more chances here for Trash, as Bliss gets a huge 50. Nico, nice save there, and Murky able to clear this to sidewall, but Trash not out of the woodworks yet, as Reveal goes for another pass out to Marcy, can't find the angle, and finally Trash alleviates some of that pressure from Eclipse.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to break down there for a second. Multiple touches right in front of the net, but as soon as they get back down the other way, the demo happening, then a little bit of a smoke screen reveal, not being able to see where it was, and Marcy just too far away, could not get over there in time. Again, one demo, one pass, one goal. That is the Trash formula. That is how they like to play. That is how they play incredibly, incredibly well. And now starting to get it rolling.
Yeah, you see this Trash roster starting to build more and more confidence here. Where it looked like they were shaky at the beginning of the series, they are starting to take over the speed and pressure. As Murky's up for that one, huge challenge. Tuck is there, takes the shot, almost falls into Murky. Nico's there for one of his own, and no one can get the save, and it's 4-0, 108 to go, Seeger.
Again, the difference, put the ball on net. They're making them play defense. Yes, it was a great save. It was a beautiful pass to a save. Ends up bouncing into your own player. Is that fortuitous? Absolutely. But the fact that you're able to make that happen just by getting the pass and shot on net and not allow Eclipse to go, okay, that's high. We're going to play it off the back wall and we can go do our own thing. That is the key.
Yeah, as we get another one that almost finds the back of the net there. Now Reveal trying to get the solo play going, but can't follow up his touch. And Nico, a nice little double, just sends us back downfield. Marzi cuts it off, but he has no one following. Tuck just removes him, even takes the threat away. Murky looking for the little hook shot. Can't get there as Reveal. Good pressure, good speed on that one. But final 30 seconds here, 4-0. You have to figure this one's going to end for Trash, but a lot of it's going to be how do they bounce back in game 4, still being on series point for Eclipse, as Reveal gets the momentum killer for Trash and gets Eclipse their first one of this game, and that could be the turning point here.
Yeah, now, I mean, Trash did owe Eclipse fortuitous bounce back the other way. That one double tapping no Trash player, landing into Reveal with him on a breakaway. Is that expected? No. Did it happen? Sure. You know, they did kind of owe him that one after falling down on the save and being able to get their own goal. But, you know, even if you take those two away, that's still a 3-0 clean game coming out from Trash. And, you know,
that's a curse for Seeger. Calling it right now.
This is why we can't have nice things, Eclipse. This is why we can't have nice things. But, you know, again, you know, that's still a very clean game coming out from Trash Esports, and something we haven't seen from them. You know, 14 shots, 9 of them were saved, 4 goals. Where prior, they had 5 shots and 3 of them were unaccounted for. Now they have 13 shots? Yeah, 13 shots, and only 1 of them is not accounted for. Their efficiency went through the roof, and that is the difference. Force Eclipse to play defense. Can they play defense? Sure. Can they play 13 shots worth of defense? It looks like no. So as long as you're, or I guess 12 shots, because one of them was not unaccounted for. So as long as you continue to pepper that net and force their hand, you have those follow-ups. You have those opportunities.
Yeah, and I think the other big difference maker here for Trash is they were going for those bumps and demos. They weren't always getting them, but they were forcing Eclipse to rotate out of the way, just giving themselves a little bit of extra space to get those shot and forcing Eclipse into double commits. A lot of people undervalue the threat of a bump and demo. They think bumps and demos are the worst things. Personally, to me, knowing in the back of my mind that someone could be rotating through for a bump and I need to be on my heels looking for it takes me off my defensive rotations. And we saw that in this last one with Eclipse. They were worried about those bumps and demos coming through from Trash. And so they were going to back wall. They were double committing. They were jumping a little bit earlier than they wanted to. And that worked out perfectly for Trash. And so for Trash to start bringing the series back, they need to have another 5 minutes of that. But this Eclipse roster just doesn't feel like they'll ever be able to have back-to-back games that way.
It is difficult to maintain that pressure for 300 seconds at a time, but We'll see if Trash is able to do so here. Once again, already getting a quick demo on that defensive rotation. But again, getting those bumps, getting those demos, and buying the space for that time, very key.
Yeah, it's Bliss. Oh, what a shot, but Tuck, what a save. As Marzi tries to get this one back out mid, not going to be there. Tuck able to fight through the bump, but this is coming right back out for Bliss. Bliss wants the angle, tries to drop it down to reveal. Good challenge there from Nico. As this is bouncing in the corner, Marzi takes control. Reveal just keeping it in the corner, and this is kind of what we saw out of Trash in game 1. Just playing that corner, looking for a pass. And it didn't work out for them, but as Eclipse is going to be able to break through it as Murky gets a great pass out, but Nico can't finish that one. Reveal's going to get yeeted out of the way as Murky tries to bang this one back down. Reveal looking for Marzi, not going to be there, and just a flurry from both teams, Seeger, but no one able to find the back of the net yet.
Yeah, the passes are just a little bit off, and it looks like they're expecting the pass, but not quite where it's going to. We're seeing them being a little bit too close or a little bit too far away to be able to follow up on that. And, that could just be a pace of play change. As we're seeing this ball just rocket up and down this pitch. And, while they might expect someone to be there, it's just playing out a little bit faster than what they're expecting and what they're used to based on the other 3 games.
Yeah, Bliss going to bang this one downfield. He's trying to get the follow. Nico, good patience. Reveal now trying to send this one out mid. Gets a great pass down, but Nico from out of nowhere touches this into the corner. Marzi gets a demo on Murky. Nico up quick for that one, just trying to buy his teammate some time to respawn as Tuck tries to get this pass Reveal, but it's a double commit coming out, and Nico somehow escapes with that one, and Tuck with the touch of a lifetime with their life on the line in this series, still tied at zeros with 2:40 to go, and Trash somehow escapes without giving up a goal there.
Escape is the key word there, and I'm not quite sure how, but part of it might be from the fact of they just scored 4 goals last game, and this Eclipse team does not want to overcommit. They do not want to give up any free ones. They've given a couple in this series, and you haven't paid for them too terribly much, even winning with giving the 1 free goal over in game number 2. But also trying to be tempered and again, playing with purpose with this team is essential for their key to victory.
Yeah, and now Marzi starting the counterattack. He has Bliss out mid, wants to get it over to him, but Murky just being a nuisance along sidewall there. Nico along back wall able to force that one out of the corner as Nico tries to send this far side. Murky's going to be first one there. Marzi trying to follow it up. He's going to miss the touch. Murky can't flick that over the top. It's going to be awkward for Nico for a second, but he beats everybody. Just has one to beat and went for the player instead of the ball. If he goes for the touch there, I think that's an open net for him. But, I mean, both teams getting great opportunities and just squandering them as we're now under a minute and a half to play, still scoreless here as Trash trying to stay alive and force game 5. Eclipse trying to finish this series off in 4.
This feels like this is an Eclipse game to take, though. Now in a 2v1 scenario, Reveal, go for the bump! He doesn't need to get it because Bliss is coming in surface to air, saying, get out of the way, Tuck. What are you going to do? Plasters him to that wall and opens the runway.
Yeah, huge play from Eclipse there. Reveal thinking he was going to have to do the work, not realizing Bliss was there to clear the way, and Tuck just left helpless in front of his net, and the wheels have fallen off here as it's now 2-0 for Eclipse with 1:01 to go.
Yeah, the place in their Tuck getting demoed. Nico on an island just diving for this and Reveal with the placement. That upper 90, beautifully done away from the defender. No chance for Nico to get there. And when it rains, it pours, and a quick 2-0 might be a 3-0. That one is going to go just wide. My goodness, Eclipse is pouring it on.
Yeah, great pass out mid there. Marzi not able to push it past Nico. This one's popped up high. Bliss just gets a touch to kill it. Tuck over to Nico. Nico has full boost, but needs to get something out mid. Bliss gives it a little bit of help, but Marzi's there to clean it up. Tuck with the quick shot. That's going to be just high. Can't follow it. And Reveal able to clear that away. Final 30 seconds of play here. Eclipse still up 2-0, and Trash can't get anything going on the offensive end.
Constantly getting the ball down in the corner, but again, they're just getting stuck there. We're not seeing the passes out. We're not seeing the demos or the bumps or the rotation through on that first player. It's just throw the ball in the corner, rotate out, try to get some boost. And part of that is because the boost management and stealing that we've seen from Eclipse, they just don't have enough to be able to power on through and rotate around. And that is enough for Eclipse to take game number 4 and take the series 3-1.
Yeah, and that was a great series. Eclipse showed, even with their new sub in there, that they can play at the same level that they've been playing with before. And I mean, for Trash, it felt like there was a piece missing. And I mean, yes, Murky, Nico, and Tuck were playing well together, but that added dimension of having CG on the field there, I think was the difference for Trash in this one. They just couldn't get the offense going like they have in previous weeks when they have Tuck and CG out there.
Yeah, and again, a lot of that is just having that first player rotate through and rather than rotate out, going on through and picking up those demos. We saw there in game number 3 when they had the boost, they had the momentum to be able to do that. They were fine. They were able to get the offense, and it opened up the back wall for the passes. It opened up the opportunity to just dive towards the net, and that didn't happen in the other 3 games. Eclipse was just so methodical, so clean with their plays, with their challenges, and getting the ball down the pitch in a hurry, and then just stifling out Trash. And that is, Eclipse is just a very, very clean, methodical team.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we just expect from them. And I mean, the man who made me laugh, Martzi, up in here. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good, guys. How are you doing? Chilling.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you broke Tank a little bit there, but it looked like you guys were breaking down the defense of Trash. And again, I was talking about as you were joining in, just a clean, methodical gameplay. And was it something that you'd seen in Trash, or is this just, listen, we're going to play our game, we're going to be rotational, we're going to be methodical, and they're not going to be able to do anything because we are going to control this game?
Yeah, I don't think it was really them, but it was them. Just we kind of knew that they weren't that good, and we knew that we could kind of beat them with speed and passing plays and things like that. So we kind of used that to our advantage. And we had the one game loss in game 3. That was kind of on me. I just had a terrible game, but we cleaned it up game 4 and got the job done.
Now you guys brought in Bliss for this match. What made you want to make that roster change, bring him in, and add him to the roster here, after you guys have had such a solid roster and have been playing so well?
Bliss is super good. Whenever you can add somebody like that, it's hard to say no to, right? So Electro saw the opportunity to add him, and he took it. And yeah, he's insane. And he's pretty easy to play with. He makes our lives easy, to say the least.
No doubt. We saw that from the passing plays and from that offense. But I want to go back to game number 3 a little bit. It looked like you guys were almost getting thrown off your spot. I know you said that you're taking the blame, but was it something that Trash was changing up on you that you just, okay, we need to clean up this comms? Or what was going on there in game number 3 to you guys didn't end up getting the sweep?
I was just really slow, to be honest. I was like a minute in, I was like, dang, this preset feels trash all of a sudden. And I was just not on it. I think probably like 3 or maybe all 4 of the goals he could have chalked up to me. So I mean, it wasn't great. Obviously you want to get the sweep, but end of the day we got the win and we cleaned it up in the last game.
Now how much of that can you contribute to having the anime profile picture boost for your win tonight?
Look, I was slumping all day. I lost like 8 games in a row in ranked today, and I was like, I gotta change something because all my slow modes weren't working, my new presets weren't working. So I was like, screw it. I know most good players use it, so I'll try it, and seemed to work. So we'll take it.
No doubt. Well, hey, you guys are now 4-1 going into Thursday, and you have a tough match against Origin Gaming 2, who just just fell to escape velocity. So 3-2 versus 4-1. It's gonna be an epic match to watch on Thursday, but I will let you head on out, join your team, get ready for that. But before you go, the floor is yours. Anybody you want to shout out or anything you want to say before you go?
Shout out my teammates for being insane. They make my life really easy. And I'm blessed to have teammates like them. So yeah, shout out them, and shout out Electro for giving me a chance to be on this team in the first place.
Awesome. Hey, we appreciate your time. Again, congratulations on the win, and looking forward to see y'all on Thursday.
All right, thanks. Take care, guys.
Again, that was Mercy from the victorious Eclipse Esports, and solidifying themselves. And it's going to be super interesting to see them against Origin Gaming, fighting against these top teams that are really fighting for that number 2, number 3 spot right now here in the Invitational.
Yeah, and I mean, this Thursday is actually shaping up to be some really interesting games, especially with the Wet EV, with Wet getting their first loss, EV getting the win. So a good 4-1 battle there. And then really that's the best record battle that we're going to have on Thursday night. But a lot can be decided going into Thursday and heading into one more week before break with this here. I mean, even looking at your middle of the pack where you have Origin, Trash, Ignis, Aspire, and Sonus all really, really close to one another, at least record-wise and game differential. And so we could see a lot of shuffling after Thursday night, but we're starting to get a pretty clear picture here of who's going to end up in the top 4 or 5 and where that middle of the pack is going to be after Thursday.
Yep, absolutely. But again, be sure to come join us on Sundays to Star Maker Sub, which says Gibby. Listen, y'all got the win, so but that does it for us here on this Tuesday night. Be sure to join us on Thursday, where we are going to have an A and B stream going. A stream is going to be here on the Indy Gaming League channel. The B stream over on Tankard's channel, where we are going to have some matches as well. So be sure to get your Invitational fill in on Thursday. For now, as said, we are done. Stick around for a raid. We're going to head on over to a Try House. But before we head out, would be amiss without thanking all you beautiful, beautiful people out there in chat land. You're the reason why this is so much fun. On behalf of myself, Tankard co-casting with me, Cookies on the back end, running the production, as well as being powered by League OS. None of this would be possible. So a huge, huge heartfelt thank to every single one of you. We will see you all back here Thursday. Until then, everybody have a fantastic rest of your night and a beautiful rest of your week. We'll see you all then. Take care.